Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Hello friends, and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video.
Hey guys, welcome again to the channel. We have Oni event dropped and we have bossing and we have stages to clear, and they gave us Oni. They gave us 2 copies of Oni that we are gonna claim, and it ran like Summer Elena. And I'm sorry for being late to do these videos, and I checked the event, I cleared it, and I left one stage for us to go and do it together. This is the stages. Of course, we have the Battlelust as always. You can this system is one of the good systems. I like it actually. We have the AX move, you can choose it. We have the special summons, of course. Oni has dropped, and you're gonna get 2 copies for free, which is amazing. And here we fight Gen, and I'm gonna go about it also. Temple of Gift, with each activity point that you finish, it means when you go here, try to accomplish all of them. Even if you claimed all the boxes, get all these completed. It will give you 160 activity points, and then you go here and you claim 160 here. Like 60 and 60 is 20, so I have 40 more, and here it is, 40 is registered, so don't miss these activity points. And lastly, we went through and cleared all of this. Now I'm not gonna do guides to how to clear this. It's pretty easy, basic. If you want some help, Hazing does videos for that. I'm gonna check his video later. I think he done it. Of course he've done it, he always do that. Go check Hazing channel. I kept the last boss for you for us to check it all together, and the last box, and it's the unlock of Oni. And how does it look? Okay, yep, nice animation. That's Oni. We have 1 Oni now. We can fake share and get our 50 diamonds. Perfect, we have Oni now. He looks sick. Now Beth'arach, if you watched my guides, there is a lot of teams that you can use actually to stay alive and deal the maximum damage. I'm gonna use one of these teams, and I will go with Fashion Blanca, Viper. Now I always go with Evil Ryu here, but we can go and use you know what? Yeah, Evil Ryu works. Evil Ryu and Poison, Street Poison, and of course the boys. I call them the Mana Boys because they give you a lot of energy. Now what we need here is the fire. Maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, that seems good for me. So here we go. So we wait for the first two hits from the boss, from the first 2 supers. Oh, I dropped this EX by mistake. That's fine, that's fine. You don't want to do that. Actually, you don't want to drop this EX. You want to drop it here with the spiders before they die. Did we apply any burn? Yep, there's burn. That's okay. We do this and slowly let it cook, and in the end we drop this. Oh, come on, Evil Ryu, my boy. Don't die, Evil Ryu. Yeah, no armors on the boss. Now we can survive. Hopefully we survive this pull from the boss. Don't kill them all. Okay, that's perfect. Now we can start. Hit and go. Super from Viper, C1 from Street Poison, C2 from Blanca, C3 from Viper. We go and do the same. We use the Virgil EX move, nobody dies. I continue my rotation normally, and I deal the maximum damage that I can deal. Okay, how much was that? It will give us the stars, of course. Okay, 178, perfect, the 3 stars. We took all the rewards. Yeah, and that's it. That's how we do it. And of course I'm not gonna summon now. That boss have been taken care of. Actually, when you get the Battlelust, you can go and auto attack him with 1 unit. Seriously, with 1 unit, I think, because you need 66 million and you're gonna get the boss. For this boss, I'm gonna show you what I've done. I still didn't look for the other lineups, what they're using. I can tell you from now, I did some retries on this boss. He's a little bit annoying again. And what you need is somebody to keep you surviving. As you see, I'm using Abel in the last team. It doesn't pump up the most damage. I'm gonna fix that. I think I'm gonna summon 1 copy of Gouken. It will help me fix this issue. because it will help me survive a little bit. Which Jury doesn't die, she survives. Ken doesn't survive a lot, he needs a lot of stats, and I was a little bit lazy, so I didn't swap Bison gears on him. This team I will try to fix it and make it do better. Now this team you can go with it like that. There's a lot of options that you can use. You can use Guile here with this team. You can use Bizangief, he deals AoE damage. Yeah, you can run. And if you want to add more defensive mechanism, you can add Gen as an assist or on your main lineup if he's built. And he will add his Shadow Clone, so I see Gen going backline and hit the backline. So yeah, you can evade 1 damage of that. And of course the perfect team here, Dalsim team with Fashion Blanca. Whoever have a Flame Chun-Li, this team will be better with Flame Chun-Li and Dalsim, 100%. So let's check the damages here. So Dalsim did the most of the damage, Bison of course with the explosions. And I'm using Summer Yang as a battery for my team. And Fashion Blanca did additional damage with burn and some drones and some healings. And of course I'm using Fei Long on Bison and Mayor Cody on Dalsim. Now the second team, I'm using the Summer Yang and I'm using Yang and Yan, the mana boys, for regeneration. As you see, Viper did everything. We start with Viper, Seed Poison, Guy, then Viper, and that's how the rotation goes. And the last one, I use Cammy, of course. I showed you the trick before, I'm showing you again. She has no interval time on her trigger, so every time he trigger with a C1 or a C2, Cammy will drop in and tag 100% tag the enemy with an armor break. This is how you capitalize the damage of Chun-Li, and she deals more damage on the enemy with her kicks. She's not the main damage dealer here, which Jury is the main damage dealer here. As we said, when you build her up, she will be a boss killer, she will be great. The problem is that I need somebody to add damage. Gormagala Kent is not adding that much of damage with his passive. Of course, we've seen him in different fights he add, but here I'm using him for the buffs. And the rotation starts. I start with Witch Jury, Abel, Chun-Li, then Witch Jury for the first rotation only. Because after you wait for 15 seconds, if you unlock the 3 out of 6 cards for her, she will have the C3. And then I start with Witch Jury, Abel, Witch Jury, then Chun-Li until the end of the battle. Of course, you can time when you want to hit with the C3 of Chun-Li, because she will go forward and she will evade the backline jump from Gen. So enemy Gen jump to the backline to kill my Chun-Li. I use her C3, she jumps into the front line to hit the small Gen, and she dodges the damage. Let's go and check the replays. So this is the fight. I'm gonna show it on X2. You can slow the video if you want. So I start with Dalsim, C1 with Fashion Blanca, C2 with Summer Yang, and C3 with Dalsim. And I start waiting. And of course I do that slowly. I do the cook rotation. If you see here, I'm going to do it at X1. I start with Dalsim and I wait until the end, use the C1. I wait, I use the C2 of Summer Yang, and I wait till the end, I use the C3 of Dalsim. As you see, I take my time using this combo. Now why? Because you want Dalsim to stand on his leg and do the Yoga Tower as much as possible for the longest time, so he gains the stacks of the flame and the stacks of penance if you're missing stacks of penance. Because whenever he uses a super and drops 2 balls, he will use 3 or I think 3 stacks of penance. I forgot how much, I don't want to be wrong. I think either 5 or 3, I forgot, 100% I forgot. So we start with, as you see, he deals a lot of damage. It's impossible and insane how much damage Dalsim does. Of course, when anybody dies, you just wait, you start with Dalsim, use the C1 of Bison, the C2 of Summer Yang, then the C3 of Dalsim. But here, Summer Yang died, so I couldn't use the C3 really quick. I tried to tap it. I could do easily 1 billion damage with this lineup. This lineup, if you get more for the models, the whatever you call them, these ones, what is it, the Battlelust, you will deal more damage and more damage for this lineup. And I will show you my models in the end. I will remember that. So here Viper also on X2. This is not a long fight because there's no tank and they die easily. So we start with Viper, Street Poison, Guy, then Viper. And whenever I start, I use my EX move, and whenever I have the healing EX move to keep my team alive, I use it also. You can do a lot with this team, with retries, with some crit rates and crit damage. You can deal more damage with them. I wasn't lucky on this team. Many runs I got over 300 million and 350 million. It wasn't that lucky this time. So, but because Dalsim team popped up, I dealt the highest damage as an overall. Also, the Witch Jury team, it didn't deal the most damage that I anticipated, but it's okay for now. I'm not gonna retry and retry. On the last day of the boss, I'm gonna be doing, I will do all testing throughout the entire event, but on the last day, I'm gonna give you the last team that gave me the highest numbers of damage. I will check other replays with other people and how they did. Now let's go and check the fight here. And I don't wait too long here. I just wait for my second EX slot to be open, so I pop it and I start attacking. So as you see, I have the Tanuki world, and I drop it and I start Witch Jury, Abel, Chun-Li, then Witch Jury only one time because she have one time C3, and it will buff her. Then I start Witch Jury, Abel, Witch Jury, and Chun-Li, and it will keep giving me this combo meter because the trigger from Ken and the Battlelust and the C3 from Chun-Li will trigger for me more combo meter. And as you see, he hits hard, he hits like a truck. I used also my healings just to protect Ken. C1 will give me shields and protect Ken a little bit more. He died, but it's okay. We can tank now with Abel, and Abel uses his C1, so he negates 2 instances of damage, not by his max HP or defense, just 2 instances, complete hits. If it was 1 trillion hit into his face, he will negate it because it's instances of damage. This is how good he is, and he's tanky. Even when the damage wears off, he still take a hit like a champ. He doesn't die. This is why we're using him here. You can use E-Honda, but E-Honda doesn't offer much. He opened his trigger and heal himself once. He doesn't even last for 12 seconds. He will be hit again and die. Hopefully, I'll try to find another team or another setup to maximize the damage. And yeah, so far, it brought me up to the 891 million. How much do we need to achieve all the rewards? Where is it? Here. Where is it? Achievements? Achievements. So I need, okay, 1.8 billion. Okay. Oh no, 1.08 billion. That's not hard. You can achieve that. If we achieved it on the first day, on the second day and the third day, I think we can like pump up our Battlelust here and build it even more. So as you see, I took the 3 points on crit damage and 3 points on crit rate, and I took 1 point here. This is important, I will build it later. And I took 2 points in damage bonus and damage reduction. It helped. I will tell you why, because I maxed 2 here. So I took 1 point here, also crit damage and crit rate, I maxed them. And I took 1 in the damage bonus just to unlock all of these and use them. Every one of these is good. Of course, whoever is using the thunder and the, what is it, the trigger is helpful. It will give me 50. If I go tomorrow, I think, or after tomorrow, I'm upgraded 1 more because 100 is stable. It will help me a lot. And here it will help you whenever you activate shock, burn, or bleed, I think. Yeah, bleed. So Vega teams works perfectly. Trendy Kami teams work perfectly. I saw my friend, he uses Oni. Don Buka shared a picture with me, and he's dealing massive damage. Now why Oni does a lot of damage? It's because he deals pure damage or soul damage, and soul damage is equivalent to pure damage. And we'll be talking about that soon. I'll be discussing Oni and everything about him, and we'll check how he does. And do we have any summons? Nah, I'm okay now. Maybe later. Tell me if you want me to do any summons. That was it for the video.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, we thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fight, time to fight.